What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me share this thing and I'm gonna play my intro and let's get to it, man. Let's go. Let's go. Like this gonna sway up. Like this instance. Let's change the world. 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 Yo, what's good, TNT? What's good, brother? Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the race. What's good, my brother? What's good? I hope y'all ready, man. Some don't be affected. That's what's up, bro. Salute to you, man. Salute to you and your family, bro. Who will be there to reach down to hug and kiss us? Self-respect is a must. We need to tone down the lust. But who in this world can you trust? The answer to that is yourself. Don't take what that man says off the bat. Pick that book up off the shelf. Salute that you, bro. Salute, to trust. That means to take what he said, think about it, and then come back and discuss. Let's change the world. 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 Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change 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 the world. Good, sweetheart. Let's just unite. Let's just unite. Let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. Change the world for the boys and the girls, because if we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it in this world. If we don't change it up, we ain't gonna make it. Less about the past, cause if we keep it up like this, then that's gonna be our fucking ass. You gotta know just where you're coming from to get where you're going. So get on your search for knowledge, cause there's power in knowing. Read them cover to cover. Pass it to your brother. You'll be surprised the difference in this world that one man can make. There's good and bad in everybody, but you gotta bounce it out. And if we all found that we change the world, no doubt. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. Let's change the world, 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 let's change the world. Let's just unite, let's just unite, let's stop the rapes and stop the fights and stop the murders in the world. We gotta change the world. It's your big homie, Big Baby, man. One of the only truth-telling channels anywhere online, man. God bless y'all for being here. I appreciate y'all, man. God bless y'all for being in here, and I appreciate y'all, man. I have an extremely, extremely important show that I have to do. And first and foremost, I got to do my disclaimers. I have to. Big Betty is not a racist. Big Betty is not a bigot. But Big Betty is a black man, and I'm a proud black man. I'm proud to be a black man. I'm proud to be of African descent. I'm proud to be an American black man. I'm thankful of who I am. See, a lot of people like to talk shit about black people and like to hate on black people. And I even heard black people say it's hard to be black. Being black is the hardest thing you could be. A black man, whoop-de-whoop, right? Which that is true. The black man, black people are the most systematically oppressed people on this planet. So that is very true. It is hard to be a black man. It is hard to be a black woman. but we're not going to sit around and make excuses. We're going to state facts, and we're going to come to terms with reality so we can make better decisions instead of crying about bullshit that we can't change. We need to focus on what we can change and how we can change. And first and foremost, let me say this to y'all. Whether you believe it, know it, or understand it, Black people are in the worst situation that we've ever been in the world's history. Whether we see it or recognize it or not, Black people are in the worst situation that we've ever been in on this planet. First and foremost, when Black people were put in chattel slavery, when we were in slavery, that real chains and whips and bondage, the real slavery that we used to be in, when we were in that slavery, that form of slavery, we were more free than we are now. Let me say that again. When Black people were in slavery, in bondage, in chattel slavery, we were more free than we are now. You might say, brother, what are you talking about? Back in those days, when you were in bondage, when your ancestors were in slavery and bondage, they knew who the enemy was, they knew what the problem was, and they knew the situation that they stood in. They knew their position. See, we're dealing with now, it's free slaves. We're dealing with slaves that are not shackles of the body, but they have shackles on their minds now. See, now they don't have to implement the slavery that way that they used to. Like I told y'all yesterday, and like I always tell y'all, when they included you into their world, it kept you into slavery forever. Because for one, you've always had your own, you've always had your own, you've always had your own. Always. Whether you think black man, whether you think you're good or not, or decent or not, whether you know your worth or not, you've always been valuable. You've always been worthy, and you've always been good. Always. No matter if society tries to teach you you're not. Black man, you always was good. You were always decent, and you've always had your own. You had your own language. You've had your own land. You've had your own food. You had your own way of life. You had your own culture. You've had your own thinking. You've always had your own. The reason why it's so hard for Black people now in these times that we're living in is because Black people aren't Black anymore. The reason why it's so hard for us now is because Black people aren't Black anymore. Black people are anybody else's culture wrapped in Black skin. For instance, prime example. I don't like to do these videos, but I have to. Prime example. You got Black women who would dress their hair up to look like anything but an African Black woman. You have melanated African Black women who will bleach their hair, blonde their hair, burn their hair, fry their hair, put chemicals in their hair, do anything to their hair to take it out of its natural style and natural element. The level of self-hatred that we're living under now is so deep and so harsh that even, like I said, even though we're 400 years off the plantation, we're still mentally more captive now than we've ever been. See, when you was on the plantation and they told you, get over here and do this, do that, you did it, right? But the whole time you did it, you said, you motherfucker, under your breath. What'd you say, boy? Nothing, boss. Black people nowadays will do anything to feel accepted. See, it's like a abusive stepdaddy. If you got an abusive parent or abusive stepdaddy, abusive step parent, you know you could never please this step parent. You know that there's nothing you could do for them to really accept you. You know that there's nothing you could do for them to make you, for them to treat you like their own. See, the evil stepfather's never going to treat you like his son. He's never going to treat you like his own because you're not his. And it's not in an evil stepfather's nature to treat another man's child like it is. So that is essentially the relationship we have with America. We're in a relationship with America where like America's like our abusive stepfather. See, we were stolen from our land. We were stolen from our nation, our country, our land, Africa. Some people say, oh, I would never been to Africa. I was here first. Zip your lip. What about when the world was only one continent, Pangea? It was only one continent. It was only Africa at one point. It was called Alkebulan, the land of the blacks. Ain't nobody miss you. Go do your history. See, your mind can't grasp millions of years ago because you were only taught 5,000 years and 3,000 years ago in your book, your Quran, your Torah, your Bible. See, your mind can't grasp millions of years ago. But like I keep telling y'all, black people been on this planet for billions of years. We've been doing what we've been doing for billions of years without anybody bothering us. Now, I have to take you back to bring you to speed because I don't want to seem like a bigoted hatred person, like I have a chip on my shoulder or frustrated or have a disdain for any race or anything, because I don't. I love all races. But at the same time, I know black people were oppressed mostly. Fuck that. Black people were mostly and systematically oppressed on this planet by Arabs and Europeans. And so knowing that Arabic people and European people are the ones who have systematically destroyed my people and enslaved my people, I have to understand and realize that I can be friends with some descendants of Arabs or European people, but you have to know as a whole, the whole nation has a chip on their shoulder to have to keep black people down and keep their people up. So you have to be in reality no matter who you are or what you are. You know, see, our problem is our ideology, especially black people. Black person so stupid will say, I'm not black, I'm African American. I'm not African American, I'm indigenous American. I'm a Native American. I'm an Indian. Black people would rather be anything than be black. Black people would rather be anything than be melanated Afrikaners. Anything. These nigga slaves have self-hatred so deep up their ass that they can't even allow themselves to be called a black melanated man. And you know this because when you go fill out your race thing on your ID, your race thing for everything, you go black, white, Spanish, this, that, or other. I done seen black people pick other before picking black. And what that does is give a consensus to the state, to the government that, and also what that does is you're telling the government that you're not black. So let me explain something to y'all. All you black people, all you fake black people, don't try to act like you're black when they calling out for you to put your name in for your reparations. All you fake black people, don't try to act like you're black when the government says all people who are descendants of slavery can get money for reparations for money for reparations. Don't try to act like you're black then. I hear all y'all, I ain't black, this and that. I'm this and that. I'm not black. Nigga, what the fuck are you then? African. You're an African. You're a descendant of an African. So you can say you're not black, fine, that's fine, because that's a color. A color doesn't discriminate. Shut that stupid shit up. The white man's skin is not white, but he allows himself to be called white or Caucasian. Shut that stupid shit up, black people. We're the dumbest people on this planet. It don't make sense. We will choose any ideology or identity other than our own. What do you want to be called? Brown? The Hispanic people already get called brown man. I had a friend called brown man growing up. He was a Hispanic dude from California. When I lived in Colorado, one of my, he wasn't my friend, but he was a dude in the neighborhood. His name was Brown Man. And you know, you see Brown Man every day. What's up, Brown Man? And that's what he go by. That's what he went by. Black people are so, what, I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know what to call it because it's almost dumb. It's almost to the point of insanity, where you won't even collectively choose on the right way to classify your group of people. Where you have so much self-hatred as a black man, as a black woman, that you will choose to identify with anything other than African or black. I'm melanated. I'm this, I'm that. Everybody got fucking melanin in their skin. It's just some people's levels are low and some people's level of melanin are real high. So you want to say some dumb shit like that, you don't, basically black people don't want to have an identity. Black people are so lost in this world. We don't even want to have a classification or identity. And how the fuck could you be that lost to where you were the first man on this planet, but don't even know what to call yourself? You were the first race on this planet. The only race on this planet was black people at one time. And you still don't know what to call yourself? You still don't know how to look at another black man from Africa and say, respect my black African brother? You see an African from black man from Africa, you say, African booty scratcher, and all this stupid self-hatred because you were so brainwashed during the slavery trade and you were so brainwashed during your days of being a slave. Your ancestors were so brainwashed during slavery that you can't even make the terms and come to terms with who you are in this day, in these modern day times. Black people, I don't want to hear you crying and begging when we don't exist anymore. Because let me explain to y'all something. Black man and a black woman cannot get along. As a whole, as a majority, the black man and the black woman cannot get along in America. Let me just keep it real. I don't know many. I know some successful. I know a few successful black marriages that they've been together for more than 15 years and shit like that, and they're still old and together. I know a few. I know about 3. No, I know one off the top of my head that's still together. I'm just keeping it real. I know one old couple that's still together and they're black. But I know a bunch of older white couples that I see together and they're old as fuck and they're still doing good together and walking around. They might be fussing at each other. They might be bickering at each other. But I done seen plenty of old white couples where they're still together with their husband and wife in their 60s and 70s and maybe even in their 80s. I've seen plenty of white couples be together in their older years. Why is it that you don't see any black? Why is it you don't see grandmama with granddaddy in the motherfucking house? You always see grandmama's ass. You always see grandmama. But you don't never hear nothing about granddaddy and grandmama being together no more. See, when I was a kid and before my generation, the generation before me, before my parents' generation, they was actually, you could see grandmama and grandpapa together. See, me, due to drugs, see, the government, the powers that be, whoever the fuck is in control, fully understands that black people was doing good. We need to disenfranchise these motherfuckers. They're even doing good post-slavery. Damn, we did all that to them during slavery. We oppressed them, we stressed them, we regressed them, we beat them, we treated them, we meted them, we did everything, we skeeted them, we did everything we could to him during slavery. And he's still doing good in the modern time. What the fuck can we do to break this black man down? So now, back in the early 90s, let's talk about music for a second. Because music and entertainment is one of black people's biggest problems. Music and entertainment is one of black people's biggest problems. See, black people think the rappers are their friends. They think the celebrity is your friend. Black people, when has a celebrity or a rapper or anybody entertaining ever done anything to help you out? And don't tell me no dumb shit like, oh, they helped you get through your tough times when you was going through some shit, because you didn't even need that. You could have went to church and got a good word. You could have spoke to somebody positive and got a good word. You could have spoke to your granddaddy and got a good word. You could have spoke to your mama and got a good word. You could have spoke to your uncle and got a good word. So it ain't the fact that they're helping you get through some tough times, because anything can help you. You could use crack. You could smoke crack to help you get through a tough time, but that don't make it good for you. You could do drugs. People use drugs to help them get through tough times. Does that make it good for them? Man. So we got this music. Back in my day when I was coming up, you had rappers who was positive. Self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction. Bam, self-destruction. You headed for self-destruction. Bam, self-destruction. They had a song back in my day called Self-Destruction. And the whole song was telling people how watch out for the government, stay positive, don't do drugs, stay with your community, keep positive, keep self-power, empowerment. And then you got so many artists, the Queen Latifahs, the this, the that. You had so many artists back in those days who was promoting something positive. The Q-Tips, the Commons, I mean, everybody, man. You had your evil rappers too, but most of them, even the sellouts, were talking about positivity back in those days. Even the sellout artists, the mainstream artists, were talking about something positive in those days. Yes, you had satanic evil music everywhere throughout the time. Yes, we know that. But as a mainstream, you could have turned on the radio back in the late 90s to the early 2000s, and you heard something positive. You heard love music. You heard R&B, rhythm and blues music, which was back in my days where women were singing, baby, don't leave me, stay with me. I want you, baby. I need you, baby. See, when the last time you heard a woman say she needs you? I'm about to show y'all some footage. When has the last time you heard a woman say, baby, I love you and I need you and I appreciate you, baby? When has the last time you told your woman, hey, baby, I love you and I need you and I appreciate you in my life, sweetheart, and I really need you in my life? When the last time you told your woman that? Because you absolutely need your woman. When you out getting drunk and hanging out, trying to get girls and shit in the middle of the night, and you come home stumbling drunk and you fall out on the floor, who's going to help you get to that bed and wash you up and get you straight? Your fucking wife will. Your woman will. When you come home and you don't lost them, or you lost your keys, or you lost this, or you can't find something, who's going to help you figure that shit out and find that shit? Your wife will, or your children will. You know what I'm saying? It's as black men, we need to cherish and appreciate our families rather than thinking that people are for granted, taking people for granted and shit. And let me say something. Women, y'all had better right now humble yourself and understand that without a man, you will not survive the future that we have coming. Humble yourself right now and understand that without a man, you will not survive the future that we have coming. Understand this. I don't care how much God you got on your side. I don't care how good of a woman you are. What we are about to face, we're going to need each other. I'm going to need to protect you, and you're going to need to help me keep me going and motivate me to keep going through this, because we're about to go through something y'all ain't never seen before. We're going through it already, but black people are so goddamn distracted. Y'all don't even understand. See, the crazy thing is, bro, I just talking to my friend today, and I was like, bro, I don't understand what people do. Like, as far as like, what are they watching? What are they doing? Because all I got is the facts and the data and the truth. All my timeline, my algorithm, all that I know how to look for is facts and data and timeline, and put shit together that oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, this happened. You can see what's happening. You can see. Everybody's using these records. Everybody's filming. Everybody's recording that nowadays. So there's no excuse for you to be ignorant about nothing anymore. There's no excuse for you to be dumb and blinded about nothing anymore. You can't say you don't know. You can say you don't care, but you can't say you don't know. And when God, only people God has mercy for is fools and babies. Fools and babes is what it says. God only has mercy for the retarded, mentally handicapped, and babies. That's it. So if you're not handicapped or a baby, God ain't gonna have no mercy for you. I don't think y'all understand this shit. Let's go. Let me show y'all this footage I got for y'all to see. Because I don't think y'all are understanding how severe this shit is. I'm going to start light. Very light. I'm going to start very light. And I'm going to break it all the way down. We've been over-sexualized, and our women are lazy, our men are lazy and sorry and weak. You know, there is some strong black men out here. There are some strong men out here, no matter what race you are. But as a whole, black men have been broken down to a weakened state. Oh God, let's go. Look at this. So I'm going to show you. Just tell me what y'all think. This is not nothing bad. This is nothing bad. This is a female, a cute female too. She's saying, well, look at this shit. I'm just gonna show y'all. And I have, man, I love my beautiful black women. I love all women. I love all women. I love my beautiful I love black women. You know what I'm saying? I only speak on women because I absolutely need to create the type of woman that I need in the universe, because I don't see them out here. I don't, like, I see them, but they be the ones like in other countries and shit, like African. The type of women I want are like African women, like Ethiopian, Eritrean type woman, Sudanese type of woman, or those type of women, like Congolese type of woman. American women are pretty, but they've been mind warped. So I don't understand. I don't know. I know there's some out here, but I'm just saying, I don't know. Let's go.
Ladies, if you're looking for a husband, boyfriend, anything, this is the outfit. Just go to the store, mind your fucking business. I just want to say this. Ladies, if you're looking for a husband, boyfriend, anything, this is the outfit. Just go to the store, mind your fucking business in this outfit. It might have been the shorts, I don't know. No bra, look crazy, bun. Babe, I ain't never been asked, am I married so much in my fucking life? I swear to God, I don't know what it is. asked me, was I married? And one of them asked me, did I have a boyfriend? You want to know why they asked me that? Because they had a coochie. It was a girl asked me, did I had a boyfriend? The girl pulled her car over. I'm walking to my skirt, back that bitch up. And you got a man? I was like, hold on, ho. No, I don't got a man. I'm pulling bitches now? What?
So this was fine. Like, look, like I said, there's nothing wrong with what she got on and nothing like that. But what people got to understand something. There's no effort put in. Black women don't have to put no effort in because they're gorgeous, they're beautiful. But there's no effort put in. This lazy culture that we're dealing with is like, it's so disgusting how people think like they don't have to do anything. Like, women think they don't have to do anything for a man. And it's really sad because the women who do things for men, they usually do it for the losers. And then the women who don't do shit for men, they usually have the good men. So it's just fucked up how the game usually goes. Like, it's weird. And then the two people who are alike, the two doers, it's almost like the two people who are like each other, like the man who likes to do for his woman, the woman likes to do for a man. It's like they'll never get together because they're too much alike and both of them are like doers. So they attract takers. A giver is always going to attract the taker because the taker spirit can see a giver, a nurturer, a provider. They can see it. They can smell it. They can feel it. So a taker, a woman or man, the taker is always going to be attracted to the giver, and the giver is going to always be attracted to the taker. It's weird. That's why they say the opposites attract. It's so true. Like, it's so true because that's why you always see the sweetest, prettiest girl with the biggest, burliest man. You know, even me, I'm 6'4", and my ex was like 5 foot small, like 5'4" or 5'5" or some shit like that, short. So it's like you always see the sweet young girls with the big ass burly men. You know, it's weird how the game goes. And I guess that's for genetics. Because a person with recessive genes would probably want the genes of somebody of masculine or dominant genes. You get what I'm saying? So I understand it's probably for balance. It's probably for balance. Because I used to ask God why all the time. Like, why do I always find those women who just take and take and take, and then they don't really do nothing and don't reciprocate? And I used to ask God why, and then the message I used to get was for balance. It's for balance. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of weird how life works, but let me read these comments and catch up with y'all, man. It's weird how life works, man. Shamelessly V, shout out to you. I didn't know you was in here. I didn't see the comments. The Nation of Islam religion also say what you're saying now, but they believe in reincarnation. So if both are true, then how can they have so much hate for white people if it's possible we all could? Now I'm gonna tell you why though. Like I said, Shamelessly V, the Nation of Islam doesn't really have hate for white people, but they don't fuck with white people because white people have systematically killed everybody who we made. White people have systematically destroyed everything we've built. So it's not that, because I don't hate white people. You get what I'm saying? My grandmother was white. I don't hate white people, but I understand who white people are and what the history of white people's ancestors was. So it's not that the Nation of Islam hates white people. It's just they're not going to intermingle because they feel like they're going to get betrayed again. Because that's what history showed black people. The history, my God, you don't want to go down history what the Europeans have done to black people. If you go down the history, it'll make you cry 20 times over. You'll be crying for years. If you really go through the history. Don't even talk about the lynchings and shit in the 1900s and the 1800s. Don't even talk about that. Go back to when they was crusading, the Christian crusades. Go back to the medieval days. Go back to them times. And they'll show you what they did to each other. They was doing that shit to themselves. European people was doing that shit to themselves. Go back to the Black Plague days. Go back to the fucking them drunkard days in Eastern Europe. Why they're over here now. The reason why the European people over here now is because they went so fucking crazy over there in Europe that they did the migrant situation with them, just like we're doing right now with the Venezuelan migrants. See, the world has a thing where once people get out of control, they'll take you and relocate you and dump you somewhere else. So your mentality will have to shift, and you would have to get out of that war mentality. Because if a nation of people stays, ooh, y'all walk with me. I'm on some God level talking right now. This is God level talking. If you get on a war mentality, if you keep a people in a war mentality for years and hundreds of years, they will build up to be a war nation. So if you create a fake war or make a war, you allow the people to fight the war. The ones who survive, you send them over here into a safer place, refuge, and then they'll calm down and breathe and recollect. And then the people over here, you move them over here, and then they'll calm down and breathe and recollect. So they'll get out of the war mentality. If you want to be the world domination power, you don't want no nations building themselves up to be a strong war nation. It's even like the movie 300. King Leonidas, he took his men, them 300 soldiers, and trained them up to the ability to where they killed thousands and thousands of soldiers by them 300 cells. And the reason why is because it was about efficiency and not sheer numbers. You know, it's always what people don't understand. Like I'm saying, King Leonidas and them people, those people were a war nation of people. All they knew was war. The Romans and the Celtics and those people, those the barber people, aka the barbarians. That's where the word barbarian comes from. Those Celtic Islamic Eastern Asian people. Those people were barbarians. That's where the term come from. They were a war nation of people. Those people, all they knew was war. The Mongolians, the Mongoloids, all they knew was war. So the people who are in power right now said, no, we got to take their power away, aka disenfranchise them and shift them around the world. Disenfranchise and relocation. That's how you control a nation. Yo, God talk with Big Bad A, man. Disenfranchise and relocation is how you change the nation. Man, y'all better wake up and understand. I've been on this shit, man. I pray to God that he protects me and allows me to keep these messages coming for y'all, man. Because as we get closer to the time, prophets like me as we get closer to the time, prophets like me are not conducive for the plan. Get what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Let me tell you about. Let's go, Chicago, man. I don't even care no more. Thank you for everybody being here.
This is the warning. If you ain't on no bullshit, stay neutral. Somebody please translate.
Hold up.
Stay neutral.
Rewind.
To all Venezuelans in Chicago, this is the warning. If you ain't on no bullshit, stay neutral. Somebody please translate. Stay neutral. If you know somebody that's in your building on bullshit, don't let them run in that building, and don't let nobody see them running that building. Because once word get out that that's the building that they in, they gonna chop that bitch down. Whatever building, the abandoned building y'all occupying and all that shit, yeah, you better get your food and just stay in the house. Because they come out doing some bullshit, y'all gonna regret that. You're gonna really regret that. So, I don't speak Spanish, so somebody need to translate. I hope they got they got TikTok that translate, I guess. They can kind of make me seem like I'm speaking Spanish. But anyway, take this like a grain of salt if you like. But this ain't Colorado. This ain't Utah. This ain't none of them places. This is just like where you from. The only difference is y'all use a lot of handgun, old revolvers, and machetes and shit. We got switches.
Damn.
We got switches. If you're not familiar with what a switch is, we will show you.
Damn.
With all the telling and shit. But we will definitely show you what a switch is. So, again, somebody translate. Yeah. Make this known. This ain't like Colorado. I'm just saying.
So as you can see, let me show y'all something, man. As you can see, the mood is not, these brothers ain't playing. These brothers ain't playing. They've been doing this for years. They've been playing with each other for years. They've been sliding and playing. I'm from Chicago. I was living in it. I lived through it. I've been through drive-bys where they shot up my building and all that, shot my windows, bullets going through the windows. I've been through that shit. Shooting up the building, one building shooting up the other building. I done been through that shit where you can't go outside. And I done been through that shit, man. You're a young POW in your own neighborhood in the black communities in these urban neighborhoods. You're a POW in these black communities in the urban neighborhoods. Prisoner of war. It been going on like this since I was a little kid in the early 90s. You think something is new now? Let me show y'all something, man. Black people, we've been at war. But now, let me show y'all something, man. This shit's getting so messed up, man. Damn. Breaking news, I'm about to show y'all what's going on right now in Chicago. And this is off, what did my boy, CPS channel, CSP channel. Hold up. Yeah. Watch this shit, y'all. Breaking news, y'all. Breaking news, I'm about to show y'all what's going on in Chicago right now today.
Citywide person with a gun, 6124 South King Drive. Caller says 32 Venezuelans are trespassing the building, showing guns in the courtyard, and they have motorcycles in the courtyard as well. All they're filled. Nothing further is unclear.
Did you hear what she said? Hold up. That's police footage. This is police footage. There's 30 fucking Venezuelans earlier today, 30 Venezuelans pulled up at the courtyard on fucking 61st and King Drive. They pulling up on fucking that's where Fredo Santana from. Let's go. This shit messed up, bro.
32 Venezuelans are trespassing the building.
32. Hold up. 32 Venezuelans with guns pull up in your courtyard in your apartment building. What the fuck you gonna do? 32 of them with guns, choppers, automatics, rifles, big rifles, pull up to your damn apartment complex, and they want in. What you finna do? Y'all better stop playing with life.
Courtyard, and they have motorcycles.
Motorcycles?
Courtyard as well. All they're filled. Nothing further is unclear. Hey, I'm sorry. You headed over to the ShotSpotter or to the 6124 in King for the migrants?
Oh, King Drive.
King
Alright,
Drive.
10-4. There's another available unit to arrive at 310. We had multiple calls. Person with the gun, 6124 South King. Also came over to disturbance large gathering. Could be 32 Venezuelans trespassing in the building property, showing guns in the courtyard. They have motorcycles in the courtway, all stairwells filled. And nothing further.
This the news right here, man. Look, breaking news right here. 6124 South King Drive. Caller says 32 Venezuelans are trespassing the building. They showing guns in the courtyard and have motorcycles in the courtyard and are filled on our all stairwells are filled. They filling up the fucking stairwells. Waiting for you to come outside. You got to go to work. You got to go home. Your son, he don't know you. He done went outside. He went to what's that shit called? He went to he went to Jerk 21. He went to Jerk 21 to get the jerk chicken plate. And he don't even know. He don't even know that they filled up the apartments complex, 32 of them motherfuckers with choppers, filling up the apartment complex stairwells. Riding motherfucking motorcycles in the damn courtyard with choppers. Yo, this is right today. This is today. They're taking over. In Houston, I got word in Houston they're doing it. We know in Colorado they're doing it. What y'all gonna do? I told y'all they're on my street now. I'm seeing new motherfucking Spanish people I never seen before. Fuck out of here, bro. This shit is right on our doorstep. What you gonna do, black man? Cause they're not in the white neighborhoods. They're in your black neighborhood. You're getting replaced. You're about to get replaced. Here, girl. Come on. Hey. Hey, girl. Black man. Black man, crazy man. You getting replaced. Not nobody else. They ain't in the white neighborhood. They ain't your neighborhood. They on South King Drive. Bro, that's South Side. I'm from the South Side of Chicago. I got a brother and a sister was born in Chicago. Fuck. I was born in Colorado though. But I grew up in Chicago for like 9 years, 8, 9 years. And on the South Side where it was bussing at, like they say in Chicago. It was bussing. In the early 90s, that shit was the murder capital of America. It was bussing. You didn't even go outside if you ain't got no business. That shit was bussing. Prostitutes everywhere, pimps everywhere, gangbangers everywhere, everybody walking around with the same colors on and shit. Bussing. That shit was crazy. Like superheroes and fucking, that shit was like a Power Ranger movie. Living in Chicago in the early 90s was like living in a Power Ranger movie. A bunch of fucking action and boom and blamming and guns shooting and a bunch of superheroes in the same uniforms fighting each other like fucking Power Rangers. Chicago in the early 90s was like fucking Power Rangers. That shit was terrible. Pimps everywhere, butt naked prostitutes everywhere. That shit was terrible. Terrible. It was like hell. But that was our hell. That was the black man's hell. That was our existence. That's how we live. That's how they had us living. They got a liquor store right here, a gun store right here, a pawn shop right here, and a fucking convenience store right here with some snacks and some bullshit chicken wings in it. That's all we got. You ain't got no car, so if you don't get on the bus to go get some real food, you stuck eating chicken wings every night unless you cook your own meals. But where you gonna cook your meals at? Because there ain't no grocery store in your fucking neighborhood. So you gotta get on the bus with groceries because you ain't got no car, and it's embarrassing. So sometimes you don't feel like doing it. Do you understand how hard it is to be poor and black? I do. I've been poor and black my whole life. It's hard. It's embarrassing sometimes. You trying to do the best thing you can. You got on a bus with bunch of bags of vegetables and fruits and juices and all kind of shit. Shit's busting and falling. Bags busting and falling and shit falling everywhere because you got too much shit. But you only go to the store but once a month on the bus, so you ain't gonna do it. You gotta, man, do you understand what it's like to be poor and black? I do. Been poor and black my whole life. Black people are so good at being poor, we make poverty look good. We got to stop that. Black people are so good at being poor, we make poverty look good. Niggas be fresh as hell and broke as hell. Niggas have niggas have $1,000 outfit on, broke as hell. $38 in his pocket. $1,000 on his body, $38 in his pocket. $500 shoes, can't even keep his phone on. $500 shoes, nigga can't even keep his phone on, man. This shit is hard being poor and black. Then let me explain to you about the medical shit a little bit, because I'm not a doctor, but let me say to you why black people are not trusting. We went through Tuskegee experiment. We went through all kind of syphilis trials, all kind of shit. They give you all kind of shit tested on us in the black communities, and it hurts and it burns and it itches and then you're in pain and you keep going to them and they just look at you and say, okay, it's all right, still go good. And then they got them do their analysis in the back doing on their real shit. They've been doing that to us for years in the black community. So you think we're supposed to trust everything that they're giving us? See, this is we're dealing with post-traumatic slave disorder. PTSD, post-traumatic slave disorder is what black people suffer from. And then the real slaves are the ones who want to put chains on their wrists and necks and chains and necks and chains on their wrists and necks because they're so used to the shackles and chains on their neck, they got to keep it in. It's just embedded in them. I've never been a person who wanted to have a chain around my neck. I had a couple chains in my life. I like rings though. But I've never been no person who just wanna bracelets and neck be bound. That's slave shit, bro. Do you understand the history of that? That's slavery. They used to have us all chained up by the hands and necks on planks, and everybody be walking on the plank together. This shit fucked up, man. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. But in Chicago, let's go. Let me let this brother say it. Let's go. Cause this is so messed up. This is word.
Y'all already know what's going on.
Word from Chicago.
As soon as y'all get up in here, make sure y'all smash.
This is and the brother's channel is Chicago Chirac Story Podcast.
Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. We is in here talking about Front Street, man. The block that Fredo Santana from.
It's not no visual, so.
Man. Hey, man. This shit an epidemic, man. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. We might not be able to wait for Trump, man. You know, like motherfuckers gonna have to just push on their ass, like, you know what I'm saying. Until whatever gonna happen, it's like, goddamn it, it's looking like they finna have to get pushed on. So like they out here doing too much shit versus the no limit shit. Cairo in jail allegedly behind trying to do something to one of their ass. Then goddamn it, 4 people shot and killed on the CTA Blue Line yesterday.
Yeah, y'all heard that? Hold up. Y'all heard about that? Did y'all hear about that? The Venezuelans done killed 4 people on the fucking Blue Line on the train yesterday. They done killed 4 people on the train yesterday in 2 different carts. The man went from one cart, killed 2, went to the next cart, killed 2. And then the police, listen to this. The police dismantled him and took his gun from him and arrested him, and they didn't kill him. Let your black ass shoot 4 people on the bus. You are not making it off that motherfucking bus. You're done. They're going to roast you. They're going to hit you about 50 shells. And about 7 of them going to be in your face. Straight up.
Now they ass on Front Street, man. Now they ass making their way towards O Block, man. 61st and King Drive, man. Like, everybody know that's like the Front Street area and shit like that. So whole time, man, it's being reports made that the Venezuelans swarmed that shit yesterday. They said it was like 32 Venezuelans on Front Street toting guns, motorcycles, acting belligerent, all type of shit. Now I ain't even gonna lie. Shorty now, like, it's finna, I ain't gonna lie, fool, it's finna be like deaths on both sides, fool. Like, the Venezuelans, they gon', you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a lot of reports of them doing shit to real gang members, and there's gonna be a lot of reports of the gang members doing shit to them. So it's like, but I ain't gonna lie, man, the gang members, you know, I be seeing people trying to paint a narrative like, oh, the gang members don't want to do something to the Venezuelans. Why the hell they ain't gonna do nothing to the Venezuelans, man? The Venezuelans ain't goddamn it bulletproof, like they ass bleed the same color we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, they trying to put out the narrative like, oh yeah, the gang members, they scared of the Venezuelans. Man, that shit don't even make no sense, bro. Like, yeah, you know, the wars that's going on.
So look, shout out to bro, man. Cause he's keeping me real in tune with what's going on in Chicago, man. Right now they're on 65th. That was yesterday. They were on 61st and King Drive, man. South King Drive, man. Oh man. They headed right towards O Block. That's only 2 blocks away from O Block, man. They just got to go up the street, two different blocks up the street. And they're about to, you know, and see, y'all, what y'all don't understand is these are systematic terrorists sent to dismantle these black communities. That's all this is. These are systematic terrorists sent in to dismantle black communities. Because there's no way these black people been having this stronghold for so long and you can't do nothing. Yeah, you can't. So they sent in the worst of the worst, gave them a bunch of racks and told them to rob. They done robbed about 10 gun stores in America. They've been robbing gun stores left and right. So they're armed. They're dangerous. So boy, all I see is Spanish people now. That's all I see. That's all I be seeing. Everywhere I look now, I'm like, damn, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Every fucking where. Might be the boogeyman. We never know, man. Let's go. Let me show y'all something, man. Damn, bro. It hurts bad. Let me show you. And then look, while we got that going on, right? While we got all that going on, let me show y'all what I Show Speed is showing people. Let me show y'all what I Show Speed is showing the community and showing the young kids. Look at this, y'all. Let me show you what I Show Speed is showing the young kids. Oh my God. Let's get ready, man. Look what I Show Speed is showing the kids, man. It's the little dog robot. You see the little dog robot? Look what this motherfucker about to do. You can't call the police. These are police.
God damn it! Hey! Hey! Stop! Hey! No! No, hold on. I'm about to go to police now.
You can't call the police. They are the police. When it's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Yo, do y'all not understand what's about to go down? Do you not understand what's about to go down? Black man, you're target number 1. Black man. Oh my God, you don't understand, black man, what's about to happen to you. The stage is set. Black man. You can't shoot no robot. You can't fight no robot. You can get behind it and grab it and probably throw it, but it can flip and all that. Are you physically fit to outwit that thing and run so fast behind it and get behind this line of fire and bend up this bend this barrel up? Are you that strong and witty? Are you gonna do that? Because I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna break his goddamn nozzle. That way when he shoots, he backfires and boom. Yeah, I know what to do. I don't know if I'm that strong, but I'm gonna do it. Listen, man, y'all better understand what's really going on, man. Y'all better understand what they're trying to show us. And look, while we got that going on, we're in the hood now. I'm gonna take y'all to the hood now. I'm gonna take you to the low vibrational, upper echelons of the low vibrational hood nigga. We got money, finesse 2 times. He's sitting over here trying to coach his 2 women on how to. He's trying to coach his baby mama to accept his new girlfriend. Low vibrational bullshit. See, while we got real shit going on, this is why I understand why we so messed up as a people. I truly understand. Because while we got all this bullshit going, this real shit going on over here, you know, they testing robots on ISO speed. They're doing this, they're doing that. They're familiarizing you and showing you what's happening. You got them getting the communities taken over by the Venezuelans, and they're not just Venezuelans. I'm not going to keep saying Venezuelans. I'm not going to keep saying that. You got the community getting taken over by these foreign terrorists, because that's what the fuck they are. I'm not going to call them Venezuelans no more, y'all, because that's disrespectful to the good Venezuelan people. I'm not going to do that no more. I'm going to call these foreign terrorists, because that's what the fuck they are. And in my constitution, it gives me the right to protect myself from foreign or domestic fucking terrorists. Don't play with me. I'm a real American. I know my rights. But let me shut up. Let's go. Let me show y'all this low vibration of what we got going on in the hood. Fuck. Let me show y'all why we so done, bro. We can't get along. Black people can't get along. We can't have a family. The rich black man is so selfish and arrogant, egotistical that he feels like he deserves to have 10 women. Like, you know, I'm telling y'all, even me, I suffer from ego back in the day. And, you know, I still know who I am, but I'm not egotistical. But yeah, black men are so selfish. We get a bunch of money and try to control women with the money. And the reason why women are able to be controlled by money is because they value money and they worship money. If women would stop worshiping and valuing money, we wouldn't be able to control you with money. And I'm not just talking about me, I'm talking about men. Because if you didn't value money or worship money, you wouldn't be able to be controlled by money. Because look, the whole time he's talking to them and trying to convince his baby mama, aka his wife, because it might not be his wife by law, but if you got babies by somebody, that's your motherfucking wife. You know what I'm saying? So he got his wife in there. They got their kid together, whoop, whoop, whoop. And then he got this new busted ghetto chick that he's trying to bring into the house. Listen to this shit, man. This finesse 2 times. Now listen to this pimping ass, horny ass, low vibrational ass thinking. Cause look, he's thinking with his dick. He knows he can't really do his baby mama like he want to do her because she getting fatter, she getting thicker, she getting bigger. So he can't hit her the way he want her. He can't have sex with her the way he want to have sex with her. And then she just had that baby too, so he can't really do her like he want to do her. So he got them bringing in these new chicks. I just showed y'all last week, before I show you this video, I just showed you last week where he kicked the other girl out. Look, let's go.
You gonna give me some money? Oh, I told you, get out. I'm gonna let y'all know now, man. Don't ask me for no money. I don't know what the new wave is, what the female talking about breaking needles and breaking rappers and doing this, that, and the third. This is not that. I'm some
Pimping.
I'm talking about full effect, man. I don't play that. Don't ask me for no money, man. Don't ask me for no money. I'm gonna put your ass down, and I ain't calling you no motherfucking Uber. You gonna call your own Uber. Ass gonna walk.
Look, you see how thick his baby mama getting? She getting fat.
You gonna give me some money?
So he needs something. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm telling you, women, y'all, this is why it's important for y'all women to stay healthy. Because you don't want to have a baby and let yourself go. Because it's normal for you you're going to normally, after having a baby, you're guaranteed to put on 10 to 20 pounds each child. And that's good. That's beautiful. We love that. But if you're unhealthy and then you're packing on 10 to 20 and then you're packing on 10 to 30 to 40, boy, that's when shit get crazy. And it's not like we won't love you. It's that you won't have the self-confidence of yourself when you're fat. So when you're fat, your self-confidence goes down. So you start being angry and frustrated and shit like that. And then niggas like Money, Finesse 2 Time, he got the pimping and the money to bring another woman in because his old lady who just had that baby, she ain't hitting on it like she was, so he want to bring something else in. Just please understand, I ain't joking, bro. I know women, I know the game. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Okay, you don't have to hear, but that's not what you were saying in general before all this came back.
I said what I said, and you know how I feel about her. So now what?
Do you really want to say what was going on when you
You
come
can
back?
say whatever the fuck you want to say. However I dressed it up, she heard.
Okay.
However I dressed it up to soothe your heart.
You didn't soothe my heart.
What would I do?
I soothed your heart.
So you did me a favor when I don't need you.
Both of us don't need each other. True about.
So if you don't need me, why the fuck is you here?
Because I love you and I want us to be a family.
So you need me.
No, I don't need you.
Hold up. What I just tell y'all earlier, women don't even act like they need us no more. This is the psychology. I'm not just saying this shit. They say this shit. People, bro, y'all better understand the game, bro. Look, this shit kind of crazy. I'm gonna run it back now, man. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Listen to this shit, man. It's kind of crazy, man. Black people need to get it together. We are in a low vibrational state where we're confused about where we stand in situations and relationships. Women don't know where their position is. Men don't know their position. If you get a bunch of money and power, you feel like you're supposed to have a bunch of women and dominate, which is wrong. You know, we're all fucked up in the black culture, man. We're fucked up, man. Let's go, man. Shout out to Finesse 2 Times, bro. Shout out to Finesse. I ain't disrespecting your pimping at all, bro, at all.
If you want to be technical, you want to get all the way deep down with it, this is my bitch regardless. How you feel? Whatever you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Okay, you don't have to hear, but that's not what you were saying in general before all this came back.
I said what I said, and you know how I feel about her. So now what?
Do you really want to say what was going on when you
You
come
can
back?
say whatever the fuck you want to say. However I dressed it up, she heard.
Okay.
However I dressed it up.
Damn.
To soothe your heart.
To soothe your heart.
What would I do?
I soothed your heart.
So you did me a favor when I don't need you.
Both of us don't need each other. True about.
So if you don't need me, why the fuck is you here?
Because I love you and I want us to be a family.
So you need me.
No, I don't need you.
So how the fuck you don't need me and you love me?
Yes, I love you.
Okay, so how the fuck you don't need
You
me?
love somebody, you don't need them.
Yes, the fuck you do. If you love a person and you want to be with them, then you need them.
Okay.
So what the fuck is you talking about?
All right.
No, ain't no all right. You started, I'm in.
I'm sorry. You asked the
I asked you, hey, you ain't exempt from this shit?
I'm listening.
No, ain't no fucking listening.
Quiet.
Ain't no fucking listening. You told
me to be quiet.
I said be quiet. All right, well, talk. You be quiet. Man, shut the fuck up. You talk. You can, man, you ain't finna do shit that I ain't telling you to do. Now talk.
Then you want to make it seem like you hard.
Talk. I'm hard on whoever.
All right, watch out. Move.
Now talk.
You can tell you can tell he hard on their ass, boy. He ain't playing. He's, oh God. Look, this nigga probably aggravating their ass all day. Cause he trying to gorilla pimp them and mind trick them and use his his Jedi mind tricks and shit. Yo, this he's fake gorilla pimping, but he's probably aggravating. I know he's aggravating how he coming at these girls, bro. Oh my God. They probably like, man, this nigga better hurry up, give me some money with his motherfucking ass.
You panicking?
No.
After everything I gotta talk to you, you panicking?
No.
I don't panic. I'm built for pressure. You ain't built for pressure. You ain't built for pressure. You ain't built for pressure.
I was born like that.
All right then. So what the fuck you getting scared for?
Who?
Either one of y'all ass.
Hey, that's old school game. Let me put y'all on game real quick. Damn, this nigga he's using elementary school game. That's that shit. When you got a chick, you know, when you're young, you got a chick, you know, trying to get her out of that little whoops. You trying to get some, and she really nervous. She don't know what she doing like that. She done it before. She ain't a virgin, but she don't know what she doing. She like, I don't know. What do we like? Well, you scared? That's some goddamn mind trick shit. Tell her you're scared. This nigga's a fucking Jedi mind pimp. Let's go.
What's up, killer?
So did you tell her, like, this my bitch, she made me happy, she made me laugh? Did you give her an ultimatum? Like, you can do this, or
let me say this. It's a difference between an ultimatum and a choice. An ultimatum is something that basically you ain't got no choice but to go with.
right.
Either you gonna go with this or you gonna go with that. A choice is I'm asking. I ain't asking nothing.
Right. Well, that was she said.
I'm a boss. I don't asking nothing. Listen, whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. Don't nobody run me. Don't nobody tell me what I'm going to do in my house, in the streets, in my cars, on the low, with whatever that I want to do. Everybody on the same mission, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Everybody got the same mission. So why not share the same thoughts, the same ideas, the same, why not?
And
you got kids, I got kids, she got goals.
What y'all have to understand is, and I know people don't give a fuck, but I do. I'm gonna tell you something. This type of shit right here, when people look up to this type of shit, this is why we can't have families. This is why we can't never get along with each other. You know, because we glorify this type of shit, man. I had to use Finesse 2 times as an example because people love this shit. Look, his live had 2,000 some people on there, which I respect because he's famous. But man, people love this shit, man.
She been locked up in and out of jail. Everybody got goals. I came and fuck with y'all because y'all weren't like the upper echelon bitches. I could have went and got an old sexy red ass bitch. I could have went and did that if I wanted to.
You know that's pretty cool.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
No,
I can say what I want to say. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with me. They ain't never did. They done said what they gonna say, but they ain't never fucked with me.
Okay, finish what you were saying.
And you know that.
No.
What they do when I'm in the public. Respect me.
Okay.
All right then.
This nigga aggravating. It take too much energy to dominate somebody and goddamn gorilla pimp them and all that. That's too much, boy. Them type of niggas, they be stressed out, aggravated, on edge. Oh my God, ain't nobody got time for all that shit, bro. But I ain't mad at nobody what the way they living their life. But what I'm trying to say is, man, if black people don't unite, if families don't unite, if people don't unite, and we're about to get taken off this motherfucker, man. I wish y'all could understand how systematic this shit is. It's messed up, man. I love y'all. I'm out of here, though, man. I'm done talking, man. Nobody care. It's all good. I'm going to read y'all's comments before I get up out of here because I had a lot of comments. Let me read your comments, man. Thank y'all for being here. The Entertainer. Shout out to The Entertainer. Mike said, where's the video proof? This don't mean nothing. Bunch of yapping. Well, get out of here then, Mike. You didn't stick around probably anyway. They saying the train was a black dude actually. Okay, cool. Go by the name. Okay, cool. They didn't take away from. Yeah, facts. I ain't trying to. I don't live in Chicago. I'm reporting from where I'm at, but I respect that. That's if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. Have you seen them things run? They run. Oh man, it's crazy. Shout out to FBA here to stay. Shout out to FBA here to stay. I ain't if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I respect that. Shout out for that. That's $100,000 robot you can buy from China. I know that, but no. That's a military robot. Watch this. Oh my God, man. Yeah, you can buy it from China. Man, don't get it twisted, man. Hold up. Military police dog, robot dogs.
Military police dog, robot dogs.
Come on, y'all. Stop playing, man. Don't. Come on, bro.
Lone Wolf is it's an off-the-shelf quadruped, and what we're able to do, our organization integrates payloads on top of that
playing,
for
bro.
our use. We're still in the science and technology phase, so you can see we have a dummy M4 on here. We could also put optics on here, so this could serve as a forward observer, and we could also put, obviously, small-scale weapons on here. So right now, we have an operator that's doing this. So at this point, that's really where we're at, is that this is more or less manual operation. There's plenty of network projects going on, some of which reside within our organization.
This is
where
old as hell, too.
Mature enough, this could be included in those as well.
Come on, hold up. Not done. Not done. This ain't nothing but old military. This is military technology, bro. They're training them bitches by the masses, and they all think on a symbiotic basis. They all do the same thing at the same time. So you'll probably have to fight like 50 of these motherfuckers doing the same thing at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? Look at this shit, man.
Science fiction has seeped into science reality this week.
Come on, man.
As a robotics company showed off its sniper rifle-equipped robo-dog at the Association of the U.S. Army's annual convention in Washington, D.C. Sure, the quadruped robot might resemble a good boy, but it's packing a built-in sniper rifle capable of engaging targets from 3/4 of a mile away.
Stop
the service
fucking
can
playing,
operate this
man.
robotic weapon system remotely. Importantly, it would only engage targets with permission from a human being.
Of course.
This robo-dog, known as Vision 60, comes from Philadelphia-based Ghost Robotics, a startup focused on legged robots. Previously, we spotted Vision 60 robots in U.S. military service during a 2020 U.S. Air Force exercise at Nellis Air Force Base in Nevada. There, the machines help to establish.
You think? I'm trying to tell you, this ain't nothing but military equipment. Yo, I ain't playing no more. You understand what the fuck I'm saying? It's military equipment, man. All this shit's military equipment, man. But yeah, we're living in a time to where, watch, let me show y'all something. They can open up doors and everything. Watch this shit, man. Military robot dogs opening up doors.
Military robot dogs opening up doors.
Hold on. Use your fucking mind, man. Use your mind, man. Use your mind, y'all. Damn, man. I wish people could understand it, man. I wish people could understand, man. Man, they got all, they can put anything on that. You understand? Thanks. Shout out to FBA, man. Man, it's crazy, man. You got to get them type of women, but it's not about that though. You got to understand something. When you wave your money, see them as them type stripper type women, them pretty stripper type, or just them thick type, you know, run the city, get all the drug dealer type women. You know, they get the drug dealers in the top notch street niggas, you know, them type women. Yeah, they might not be whatever, but them wholesome street girls like that, they'd be good to be with. You know what I'm saying? They don't have good values and shit like that, but they're good. They're good. You know, it's just fucked up, man, what the world did to our people, man. I hate to see it, man. I really do. I hate to see what our people have become. I love y'all. Out of here, man. Big homie, big Betty. Let's go. Thank y'all for being here. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, hit that support. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the share button. Share these lives with somebody, man. I do this all the time, every day, man. Trying to save the nation. Trying to raise up the vibration, man. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's your big homie, man. Thank y'all so much.